What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Hey, I just rushed to get home, man. Woo! Was some traffic today. But anyway, welcome to the Friday night whistle, man, with Coach Unchained, man. How's everybody doing today? Got some stuff to talk about, and some good, some bad. A lot of questions asked. But first, like I always, please hit that subscribe button for Coach Unchained, AFN, GSN, the AFN family, man. Just hit that subscribe button for everybody, and we will appreciate it. But I want to get started on the first topic, man. I'm gonna skip the football part. The Atlanta Braves. Mm-mm-mm. What happened? What happened? What happened? Whew. Anyway, first, another thing. What's up, people in the chat, man? Like I said, I'm discombobulated. I just got in the house and turned the computer on, start the show. Anyway, Bubba Gump, welcome in, man. JDS, welcome in. Terry Lord, welcome in. Georgia Texas boy, welcome in. James 58 Gillum, what's going on, man? Welcome in also, man. But anyway, question I want to ask. Matt Dirty, Dre Murphy. Guys, what's up, man? Friday 13th. Yes, man. Friday 13th. Long day. I was in a exam place for almost 5 hours today. It's a V8 thing. So, yeah. Pull, twist, and turn. I'm feeling it. So, but yeah. I'm here now. All right. Braves. Question I'm going to ask everybody. Would you rather have them lose in the division? Or would you have rather them lose in the World Series? Question. What do you guys think? My answer, I'm glad they lost now. But I hate to get all the way up there and have that over expectation and losing the World Series. I think it'd be more devastating to lose in the World Series than this division round. Yeah. I prefer the division than the World Series. I got the Georgia Texas boys. Same here. But the problem is, and I heard it from Mike yesterday, that long rest, man, that momentum is gone. 6 days off, no baseball. You don't have that fan support. You know that fan, when you see those fans in that stand, man, playing baseball, you feel that. But when you lose it for 6 days, and this reminds me right after the All-Star break. You guys remember we came out after the All-Star break, after that little 6-day break we had then? We couldn't win nothing. It took us time to rev up. We didn't get that. So that's all I'm saying, man. I hate to see those guys going with the season we had, whether the wasted season that we didn't win the World Series, yeah, but whether the good season to watch baseball for the Braves. It was, man. I would never forget this season, not the home runs, the way these guys was playing. But it was, I'm not going to say it was all for nothing, but it just came up empty. That's the feeling that I have a little bit. It just came up empty. There was no conclusion to that great season they had. So, and does that change the management role? Don't know. I don't know. So, with that, man, that's Braves baseball, bro. That's all I can talk about in Braves baseball because, man, it was a hell of a season. How's that? So, wish I could have seen more, but it wasn't meant to be, man. It wasn't meant to be. Well, it was meant to be, but it wasn't be. So, but yeah, yeah. But we I think we won just as many games. We won first. We won more games the second half than did the first half. So that was a good thing. But yeah, it's empty. I have an empty feeling right now that the Braves are not continuing to play baseball. They couldn't get up that snot, man. Pitching wasn't there. So, and if we don't spend on pitching, eh, that's what happens sometimes. So, and it happened to us. But I don't feel I I I do feel bad for the team. But your top four teams, or your top three teams in baseball, are all up the playoffs. Us in Baltimore, because of those long rests, man. Especially the top two teams. Dodgers didn't have as a long of a rest, but they had a rest. Yeah, yeah. So, but yeah, again, that's all I'm talking about on baseball, man. So, oh, what else we got here? But yeah, let's get into that college football talk right quick, man. We're gonna go over these games right quick, and we're gonna go from there. How's that? All right, first game on the docket. We should go at. Hey, I agree with you. I love to see that cat here. I would love, but will he? That means could you get rid of um, Ozuna? Would you get rid of Ozuna? Because he's gonna have to hit every day. This guy can hit and pitch. So what would you use him basically for if you got Shahoni? Would he just be a pitcher, or would he be a hitter also for you on a daily basis? So you got to think when you bring him in, you got to see how you're going to use him. But he's the only pitcher in baseball that bats too right now. But I think he does both when he plays. Yeah, he does both. He's like the old time pitcher. He does both. So there's something to look at. That's actually something to think about. But yeah, I wouldn't mind having him in here. So, all right, man. Who else we have? Mucho, what's going on, man? Jonte, what's going on, man? Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. Y'all ready to talk a little college? He said, I want name Vander, Vanlander, Scheitzer. Yes, Snygard. I wouldn't mind having him. But I don't think the Braves going to spend that kind of money, man. They're going to try to build from these young cats, man. But Elder, ever since the All-Star break, he been missing. I don't know if he came to Seattle and touched the air or something, but his pitching became voided after the All-Star break. So, anyway, let's talk a little college football. First game on the docket, man. We got Indiana going to Michigan. I'm gonna make this easy. Michigan. Yeah, I yeah. Freed can't say healthy. You're right. Freed. I think he worked himself too hard. He works. I think he worked too fast to get back the first time instead of gradually. I think he just worked too hard to get back. So, but yeah, first game, Michigan. Yeah, Michigan over Indiana. That's a give me 33 points. Yeah, I see 33 points in that game. Ohio State going to Purdue. They're going to Purdue. 18-point favorite for OSU. OSU will win this game. How many points? 18 points. Yeah, I think they can do that, but it's gonna be I'm yeah, they'll win by 18 points. I want to say it's gonna be close, but I don't know. I don't know. We got Syracuse going to Florida State. Syracuse playing some decent football. They ain't won no ACC games, but they're 4-2 overall. That's the first two games they're 4-2 with. So, but I think Florida State will win this game, but anything's possible there. 18-point favorite by Florida State. I think Syracuse keep it closer. I think Syracuse keep it closer than 18 points. So everybody's on that Florida State bandwagon. So yeah. Yeah, they looking good though, but what have they really played? I'm just saying. Yes, Dixon Way. What's up, man? Welcome in. He says Snit had these guys sleepwalking on cruise control coming into the playoff and cooled off the bats. Exactly. But you know, like I said, that long layoff did it too. That long layoff did it also, man. You know, when you're not in competition, strong competition, and you're playing your guys from like Gwinnett or whatever, and then you're mixing the teams up, not being competitive, not having that crowd noise. You know that, and I think they were doing that game early. They weren't doing late games; they were doing early games. So you know, kind of mess up your psyche a little bit, especially with baseball. Baseball is all about psyche, man. You got to be in the moment at that time. You got to have that rhythm. And one thing about the Phillies came in with rhythm from the end of the season. You know, cause we put them out the misery a little bit, but they want to get back at us anyway. When you won't get back at a team, you get back at them. You know what I'm saying? So they wanted to get back at us. So, all right, down to the next game. Arkansas, Alabama. Alabama should win this game. They're in Tuscaloosa. So, yeah, they should win this game. So, exact, Dixon Way. He said, yeah, baseball is a momentum sport more than any sport. You just can't cut it on in house out of vibe. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, Georgia, Texas boy. You see an upset they're making, huh? Or you just don't like Alabama? It's one or the other. Well, Texas beat them, right? Yeah. I think it'd be close. I think Sam Pittman had those guys playing a little harder. They played good last year, but Alabama should win this game. 19.5 points, Alabama. I don't see 19.5, but I think they'll win the game. Utah and California. Utah's back in the. They still ranked. They only got one loss though, but they playing California. They should be California. It's 11-point favorite, but they lose this game. They got no chance nowhere. So he said, "I don't trust that quarterback." Yeah, he can do some stuff. Yeah, Jefferson can throw. You're right. Utah for California. Yeah, most definitely that Dixon way. Yeah, that's 11-point favorite. Yeah, I can see that. Massachusetts going to Penn State. I ain't even gonna discuss that game. 42-point favorite. Yeah, that's very possible. Massachusetts only 1-6, but yeah. Now this game here this weekend. If Georgia would have came on later, I would have definitely went up to this game. It comes on after the Georgia game, so I'll be watching this game for sure. Oregon and Washington, both 5-0, 2-0 in the Pac-12. Whoever wins this game is going to go to the Pac-12 championship. So Oregon, Washington. Oregon got a defense. Washington got an okay defense, but Washington got some passing boards. They can throw the ball. Bo Nix against good defenses. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I don't trust Bo Nix either, but man, this is gonna be a good game. It's a 3-point favorite for Washington because Washington's at home. That's all it is. But it says 66 points. Both these teams can put up points. So I don't know about this game. I ain't gonna lie. Well, I don't know. So he's seen enough in the SEC to know that he will choke. Damn. Come on, Dixon Way. Don't say he's gonna choke. But it's possible. I'm not gonna doubt it, but wow. Yeah, Penix is balling, man. That's if you want a quarterback that's poised, because he played at Indiana, he was pretty decent there, but Washington just made him took him to another level. So I'm gonna flip a coin. I'm gonna go because they got Dan Lanning. But Washington has been known to upset Oregon and put Oregon out of their misery. Get them out there, get them out the they get them out the that playoff, that Pac-12 championship game. Oregon has done that. I mean, Washington has done that. They've actually done it to both each other. So I'm gonna go Washington just because I live in Washington. But I like Oregon because they don't have no tax on sales tax, so you get a lot of stuff in there real good. I I'm gonna talk with Dixon where he just said, "Oh yeah," he said, "I didn't hear your take on." Dion said that the Falcons would draft his kids, not that DB one. No, no, no. I ain't gonna comment on it. I'm taking the high road on this one. He's got 2 more years. Let's see what happened this year and next year. Because he's not coming out next year. So let's see what happens. So I hold judgment. But it's DB son, nah. That's a no. That's a hell no. So. Texas A&M at Tennessee. This is gonna be a good game too. Tennessee's favorite because they're at home. We got to go old Rocket Top pretty soon, but I'm gonna get Texas A&M the win over this game. Yeah, I'm gonna get Texas A&M to win over Tennessee. Tennessee loses at home, so yeah, I'm gonna get Texas A&M because they got 2 losses. I'm gonna get them. Let's go. That's my only thing right there. That's how I want to see what these next 2 years bring. Then I would think about it. I had to do some more assessment, but hope we, like you said, I hope we don't need him. So that's why I say I can't comment on that right now. Yeah, I'm gonna get Texas A&M over Tennessee. That's my pick on that one, and I'm gonna stick to it. Next one, Kansas over going to Oklahoma State. Kansas should win this game, but Oklahoma State can be in for the upset. Kansas is a 3-point favorite at Oklahoma State, so yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna get Kansas to win at Oklahoma State. So you said OSU. Wow, Texas Georgia boy. Wow. I don't see it, but you never know. They start out okay, but never know. What's up, man? Will the Georgia Reapers in the building? He must be on the road again. But yeah, man. So yeah, that's that right there. And Louisville going to Pittsburgh. Louisville's a 6. No, can y'all believe it? 6-0. 6-0. But they're gonna beat Pittsburgh, so I don't got no qualms on that one right there. So Arizona State's visiting Washington State. Washington State, Arizona, 3-3. What's going 4-1? Washington State should win this game. They're at home. I think it got a little cold. Well, it ain't got cold over there, but it's cooling down over there. And I think it's going to be raining tomorrow. I think. I could be wrong. Let me check this weather thing. It says 62 with a little sunshine. So, but yeah, Washington State should win that game. In a couple weeks, man, Colorado's going to Washington State. Man, they making these travel little things right here, making money to go to that game. They got people flying. Well, you got all the people I know that are brothers or going to that Washington State Colorado game. But you better have some cold weather clothes on because it's gonna be cold over there. So, but yeah, Washington State beat Arizona. That's a done deal. Auburn and LSU. LSU had a good game last week. They 11-point favorite over Auburn. LSU should win. You know, they hyping up the quarterback now, the little quarterback kid. He's throwing and he's running, so they should beat Auburn. So that's all I can say on that one there. USC Notre Dame, another good game. And USC always have a problem with Notre Dame. I don't know why. They're going to Notre Dame. It's a 4:30 game, so it'll be a little late. USC has actually got to travel. That's a nice little travel. So why they don't have USC as Pac-12 like most other teams? All right, I'm going for the upset. I don't know why. I'm gonna say Notre Dame beat USC. Notre Dame beat USC. I'm gonna go with that. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Notre Dame over USC. And I'm gonna stick to that. Miami going to North Carolina. Another good game. Miami didn't they lose? Yeah, they lost last week. Yeah. They lost to Georgia Tech last week, right? Yeah, last week, Georgia Tech. Nobody saw that coming. It was kind of exposed. And I think North Carolina has a better offense and a better defense than Georgia Tech. So North Carolina over Miami. Miami loses this game, they fall out the top 25. So that's why I'm going with that. Next, you got 2 5-1 teams from the SEC. Kentucky being visited by Missouri. Now, Ray Murphy, he can't stand. Why you don't like North Carolina, man? Oh, because of those Panthers? Yeah, I can understand that too. But this is college. That's that Tar Heel. You don't like the Tar Heels at all for basketball or anything, probably. But yeah. Anyway, I'm still gonna pick Miami. I mean North Carolina over Miami. So Missouri and Kentucky. Missouri's is 5-1, so it's Kentucky. We just put Kentucky at their middle last? Yeah, we did. Kentucky's a 2.5-point favorite at home. Can they rebound after the destruction from last week? Okay, Missouri go in there and put some work on them. Lamb, Missouri, go in and beat Kentucky. I'm going to say Missouri beat Kentucky in Kentucky, in Lexington, at Kroger Field. They're going to have sub sandwich for everybody. The Kroger sub sandwiches. So, all right. UCLA going to Oregon State. UCLA going to Oregon State. All right. He just don't like the Tar Heels in general. So you got the Wildcats beating Missouri there, Dre Murphy. that's a tough sell, man. I think Missouri gonna do some work on. Missouri is supposed to have a good defense, supposedly. We're gonna see him what next week? Well, yeah, next week I think. Yeah, the Florida game. All right, so UCLA and Oregon State. Oregon State's been playing good football. So I'm going to go Oregon State over UCLA. All All right. And we have NC State going to Duke. Duke should win this game. They're both in the same state. So Duke's 3.5-point favorite. They should win this game. All right, let's get to the last one. I got some questions on this Georgia football team. Some stuff that I seen today and so on and so on. Georgia going to Vanderbilt. 6-0, 2-5. Georgia should beat this team. Like my boy Blackberry said, Georgia going to win the rest of their games by 15 points or more. But this line is 32.5 with 55 points being scored. Questions: do Vandy score? Do Georgia allow Vandy to score? I hope not. But, we play those third string guys late in the game, or something got blown, coverage or whatever. Yeah, Georgia's going to win the game, but do we beat them by 32, or do we just beat them? It's SEC time now. We down to the nitty-gritty. It's time to play. It's time to show you her hand that you ain't playing with nobody no more. So I say we need to mop the floor with them and win by 32 plus points. So anybody at Georgia, for sure for everybody, I'm sure everybody going to say, yeah. We may have one Vanderbilt person in there. But the question I'm going to ask about Georgia, what do you guys think about the passing offense over that running offense? I think they still run about the same amount of plays, but how do you guys think the quarterback in this offense scheme that we're using this year is looking? Carson Beck, man? What do you guys take on Carson Beck? That's the main question I'm asking. Carson has almost 2,000-yard passing, guys. He got 3 ugly interceptions, and our run game is down. He got DeJuan Evans got 314 yards. He may not get 1,000 yards this year. We may not have another year running back with 1,000 yards. Like last year, there was no running back with 1,000 yards either. Won next championship. And I think the year before, there was no 1,000-yard rusher either, I think. I could be wrong, but I think there wasn't one that year either. And our main receiver is our tight end. He got 37 catches with 45 yards. That's some serious catching right there, man. But yeah, we're gonna win this game, and I don't see why we should not. All right. But that was something came out today. I read today on an article. I think it was on Twitter. The Drake curse. What do you guys feel about this Drake curse? Supposedly, Drake modeled a Georgia Georgia Bulldogs sweat jacket, like Adidas type jacket, one of those Adidas type jackets, at his son's 6-year birthday. Took a picture, put it on post on social media. Do you guys believe in that Drake curse? It had merit, because every time he showcased somebody on social media, they're doing well, they seem to do something that ain't normal, like lose something. So Drake don't need to be putting anything that's on Georgia. No hat, no jersey, no jacket, no underwear, no nothing. We don't want no Drake vibes. As long as you don't. And I think it's because he got a new song coming out. Something about the dogs or something. I don't know. I read it on social media today. So, yeah, I don't want that. So, Drake, stay out of Georgia. You can do a concert at Mercedes, but that's all you can do for Georgia. Nothing else. So, anyway, any questions on the college football talk? Not, we're going to get into some Falcon stuff right now. I haven't did anything on the Falcons this week. No videos anything, but it's the first time pretty much I'm talking a little bit about Georgia. All right. We made a trade this week. Van Jefferson. I think it's a good trade. I hope it works out. But what's that saying to me is they want Desmond to throw the ball. I'm sure we're going to run the ball, but give him another target. Somebody that he has championship pedigree. He won a world. I mean, that's the worst. He won a Super Bowl with LA. He was a main staple when Cooper was out. I think he had 4 catches in the Super Bowl. So, the kid plays. He's not like he's coming from a team that didn't throw the ball. So we know he can catch. Dre Murphy said he didn't like the trade. Why is that, Dre Murphy? Give me one reason you didn't like the trade. And the reason I like it, it's he knows Kyle. He has player pedigree. His dad played football. Sean Jefferson, good wide receiver. So he has pedigree. So that's one thing that's good when you see football players. They have family pedigree. So he's, like I said, his dad was a good wide receiver. So that means he's going to be like his dad? No. But a positive part is that he's familiar. He's somebody that Kyle Pitts is familiar with. Plus, he came back from an injury too. And maybe he can instill some he said he dropped too many passes in his. Well, we got that situation already here too, don't we? To a degree. So 330 said he doesn't see. I'm gonna have to disagree with you that. I'm gonna have to disagree with you. He said he really doesn't have a big enough arm for deep routes. What's a deep route? 30 yards. Most of these routes, Riddick can let it go. He can let it go. He threw the ball down the thing last week. That wasn't on 5-yard pass. That was like 40 yards. That's deep to me. Can you throw 40? I can't no more. 40 yards is a long way. But it's just I like to see what is going to happen. Is he a weapon? He can be. We've been rolling out 1, 2, 3. Was it 3 wide receivers? Well, 4 wide receivers. Now we got a 5th wide receiver that's going to actually be able to dress because they kept putting Ali on the reserve list. He's been injured, so that 5th receiver hasn't been here. And I'm sure Sean. I don't know about the special team, but he may have to go to special teams son. So, but yeah, that guy right there, hey man, that's a good it's a good problem to have. Enough wide receivers, that's a good problem to have because you never know. Anybody can go down. So to have him in here, it can only help us. It can't hurt us. But it's going to take. Would he be somebody taking away somebody's touches? Possible. Don't know. Don't know until it happens. So we just got to wait and see. Ray Murphy said, "I want to see what we have in Zay Malone though, because he's a rookie, an undrafted rookie that he is. We may not find out, but like I said, if somebody go down, I'm sure they'll probably bring Zay up if he's needed. So I don't know. He said the reason I was asked because we haven't used Miller. Well, he's been using what they need him to do. Maybe they don't. Maybe they haven't. What's the word I'm looking for? Well, really, have a lot of those passes that actually been wide open. That takes. Think about a deep pass. That's a 7-step drop, right? Yeah, most of the time those are 7-step drops. 5 at the most, at the least. But 5 to 7. How's that? And that takes time. That takes time. So that could be a reason why we're not going deep. It's because of that. So I could be wrong. Like I said, I don't know what Coach Smith's doing, but hey, as long as I win, I don't give a damn how they do it. So that's just my take. I don't care how they win, as long as we win. Throwing the ball short, we win, we win. Everybody else is doing it. Why can't we do it? See, getting caught up in that throwing that deep ball. It's a yard after catch that matters. If we can get the ball to somebody on our playmaking in space and they give me 5 to 10 yards, I'm good with that. It adds up. It's a catch. So Tom Brady did it for a lot of his career. So that's what I look at it that way, man. So how we get the win, we get the win. Southside 12, what's going on, man? Welcome in, bro. He said it's time. Is it just me, coach, or does it feel like Juju is almost unstoppable when they pass the ball? You see that too, huh? You see that too. I you know what it reminds me of? Y'all remember how Alabama, when they won those couple of early championships, how they were just beating everybody with the run? Then they went out and started getting those wide receivers and the quarterback that can throw the ball. When they won 3, I think Alabama won 3 national championships, just throwing the ball more than they did running. But the running was there. This is what that reminds me of. Just a little bit. So I'm just saying. I don't mind them throwing the ball. So some people do. They want to see the run. What Georgia always done. Football changes, man. What's up, Eric Wallace? Is that Wallace? Yeah, Wallace. What's up, man? How you doing? Welcome in. T. Terry, what's going on? He said Matt Ryan was at practice today. All right. And I think he's doing the game this week. Against Washington. I think this game going to be on the CBS, if I'm not mistaken. I think so. So let me see. I think this game going to be on CBS. Let me see where we at. Yep, it's on CBS. So I think Matt Ryan's doing our game. That's going to be weird. Yeah, I think Matt Ryan's doing the game. So when he said he's at 3:30, said Dre Murphy. They did use him, like, to me, as a decoy threat with his speed, but it was effective. Yeah, he those jet sweeps he does, man. It takes a guy out of the box. He has to slide. And that middle is actually open a lot. When Scotty goes in motion, somebody's moving. So, hey, man, use what you got. So, Dixon Wade said, I like the new art, the right tackle in pass protection over McGarry. The dude can move his feet, man. I do too. I do. His footwork is much better than McGarry. He's not so heavy-footed. McGarry has heavy feet. His drops, his kick step, kick step, what you want to call it. This guy here gets back, and the guy, they can't get around him fast. but I don't think he has that power McGarry when it comes down to run game. That's the only difference. But he did okay last week. That's the only difference I see with him is that power. Maybe he need to get stronger. But his bend, because the man's 6'8", his bend is like he has to bend, and that's a long way to go down. McGarry being what 6'5", 6'6", whatever McGarry is, two different heights. So, but yeah, that's what's going on with that. He said, "Yes, sir, Coach Unchained. Matty Ice is calling the game, and like I said, it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird to me. Like, damn, Matt Ryan's calling the game. Is he gonna be? Is he gonna be critical? I'm sure he would be. So, but he probably doing the interviews today with some of the players. Let them know that he's doing the game and get his little takes on what happened during practice this week or whatever. So, yeah. Yeah, he said, Eric Wallace there. What's your thought on Missouri football? They gonna feel the wrath next week though. They doing okay. I like Missouri. Missouri's good. He says, "How's McGarry? He's from Washington, right? Yeah, I just live here. I'm originally from Atlanta. I just live in Washington, so I'm still a Georgia boy till I die." But yeah, I actually see McGarry in high school play one time. So yeah, I saw him play in high school. I want to say one of my boys played against him in high school too. No, they didn't play. He played against him in Little League, I think. When he played against him. He's always been a big kid. But yeah, he in high school he was like just bigger than everybody. So Dixon Ray said McGarry is a super stiff, so you can fix that by taking some sumo lesson to gain better balance. Yeah, I guess. Sumo wrestling make you better. Yeah, I guess so. Those guys got to bend those knees and keep their posture. Yeah, to keep from getting pushed back and getting dumped out the circle. Yeah, I guess so. So, Ray Murphy said Matty Ice needs to come back and be the quarterback section. Max Sharp. No, man. Max Sharp sat on the bench long. Think about this. A guy that wrote the bench is probably a better coach than the guy that played the whole time. Reason being, he was able to see, he hear the plays, and he see how the plays would work. He saw it from not being on the field, but from the side when the coach is called in. And he always probably helped the main quarterback. Man, you should have done this, should have done that. So that's how the coaching come in. It's by sitting behind somebody learning. So I'm sure why whoever was coaching, he was taking notes on, okay, I'm gonna do it like this. This is what this is how this. So yeah. Yeah. What's your thoughts on the Commanders front four? They all first round draft picks. I don't know what happened last week. Is Chicago O-line that good? Or did they just scheme that well? Because, Justin usually been under duress. So, I don't know. I can't really comment on how they played because last week they didn't play well for darn. So, yeah, they didn't play that great that stood out to me. So, Eric Wallace said, "You out of the state of Washington?" Yes, I live in the state of Washington. Yeah. I live in Tacoma. You been to Washington? Tacoma's like city south of Seattle. Military area. So there's a lot of it's a military Army, Air Force area. So all right. But yeah, what else we want to talk about? This upcoming game. What do we need to do? I'm not gonna give you a lot of predictions right now. Maybe tomorrow stuff when I come tomorrow morning. Uh-oh. Dixon Way said when you people bring up Matt, it gets me singing. Oh, you gotta let it go. Like the love TKO. I got you. He ain't coming back. I don't think I don't yeah. I think Matt Ryan when he start coaching, it's gonna be with his boys get ready to start playing football. I don't think it'll be yeah, yeah. So I don't know if I think his kids are more baseball, but I think the kids like baseball. I don't think Matt let his kids play football because he know how many times he's been sacked. So he's at home, my kid to get that. So but yeah. Oh, you from Kim? You up there by the little water thing, the flying plane place? Okay. What's up, Eric Wallace? Hell, you real close then. I just left Bellevue. By the what time is it? 3 o'clock. I left Bellevue. I had to take me almost 2 hours to get back down here. An hour and 38 minutes, hour and 40 minutes actually to get back down here. So, but yeah, you guys got any more stuff on the Falcons, man? Got some questions you want to ask? Question on baseball? Question on? Oh yeah, I could talk about somebody else. The Hawks. Like I said, I'm not gonna talk much about the Hawks because I know one's gonna come on next. One, by the way, Sports Endgame, ATL Sports Endgame comes on right after me, man. You guys make sure y'all tune in to my brother Warren for the ATL Sports Endgame. I'll probably go on up with him. I don't know. I'm gonna see he's inviting anybody, but if he is, I'll probably hop on with him too. But yeah, man, the Hawks, man. First unit looked pretty good. We know they playing defense finally. But Dixon Way, you know, you do all the broadcasts, so I know Dixon Way knows that they're playing good defense. But like I said, this is just preseason, man. We're gonna see how the regular season start. But we ain't seen that got these guys on the going on the right note right now. So you guys make sure y'all check out those Hawks, man. But this weekend, make sure you guys check out me tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, for the bird feeder, man. It's gonna be pretty much all Falcon stuff. I'm gonna have more questions. We're gonna talk more about the what I was gonna say. My prediction, my keys, um, what we should look for from Washington, and so on and so on. So that's tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock Eastern time, but 8 o'clock Pacific time. I will be on. So I want everybody to hop on there, man. And we're going to do some business. And then on Sunday, I do the live watch party. You guys can hop on there, man. You guys can talk your talk through the chat. And probably after the game, I go probably 30 minutes to an hour longer and bring people on and let them speak their mind also. If you got something to say after the game, I invite you on. Give everybody a couple minutes to say what they got to say, and we move on to the next person. So, but yeah, man, you guys make sure y'all tune in. And don't forget on Sunday morning, 11 o'clock Eastern time, got the Regulator show. And like I said, after my game, I stay on for a little while, depending on what time the heavy hitters goes on. You have the heavy hitters post game show. You also have the AFN post game show. So Sunday's a full day. I do a full day Sundays. I do a morning thing on Saturdays. And hey, man, that's all we do. He said, "How do you end up being all Georgia?" I was born and raised in the ATL, man. Uncle Sam brought me up here. I went home for a while, but the money was good up here, so I came back up here. So raised all my kids up here. Had two born down there, but they was raised up here. So that's how. He said, how you end up being all Georgia. That's pretty cool. I, I think I came out. I think I had on black and red boxer shorts when I came out the womb. So that's how that Georgia and that Atlanta came in. But the braids, I was in still braids from when I was in the womb. Because you can hear the. I'm just exaggerating, but when I was in the room, my grandpa always listened to that braid games on that radio, man. So I've been a Braves fan from when I first seen the baseball bat. So yeah, but yeah, that bringing up the old days. Got me thinking. Whew, I missed those days. Old Pop's gone though. But that's all good. But anyway, I'm feeling gonna get out of here, man. It's been almost an hour, not exactly an hour. So you guys got any more of these questions, man? Pop them in here. I answer as much as I can. I answer what I can. Like I said, don't forget, man. If you haven't, hey, especially you, Eric Wall, hit that subscribe button for the brother, man. On the Coach Unchained, man. I would appreciate it. So he said that's a mighty fine football team UGA has. Mighty fine. Okay. Yeah. Two-time national champs. Like I say, I support Washington because I got kids that I've actually coached that have went to Washington and played football for Washington. So that's I support them, but they're not my team. If Georgia plays Washington, I wanted to beat their ass. But I support the team, especially 'cause I get a lot of free tickets, so that's why free tickets equals support. So he said Matt can take Rich McKay's spot. No, man, that ain't gonna happen. Rich McKay's doing fine. He said, he said, "Hello, Terry, take someone place." No, man, we all good with that. Let this regime build, man. Actually, I have tickets. I've been invited to go to the game, but Georgia comes on at 9, and I'm actually cooking something tomorrow. So, yeah, if that game was later, I probably would have, yeah, thought about going to that game if it was a later game. Because I got friends that have season tickets that they always invite to the game. I've been to a couple of them, but not this year at all. So I like going when it's colder, when they play those late games in the later in like next month at the end of the season. So yeah, that's when I like going to those games. But then I get a room to stay up there. So but yeah, man. Any more questions? We gonna go once. We gonna go twice. So what we got here? Yeah, because look, both teams are ranked in the top 10. The reason they're so pricey because both teams are ranked in the top 10. 6 and 7 or 7 and 8, one or two like that. Yeah, that's why they so high. I ain't mad at them though. But whoever win that game could go undefeated. They could go undefeated. They could go undefeated and have a chance at a playoff game. Washington, the only team in the Pac-12 that actually went to a playoff game. Nobody else in the Pac-12 had been to a playoff game. I think Washington was in that first year of the playoff. They played Alabama and got beat. So yeah, everybody's healthy on the team, man. Everybody on the Falcons is healthy as of today. So, so I haven't seen the last press conference. I haven't seen the what's going. So I'm assuming Calais is a full go now. I'm gonna assume. So, but yeah, everybody's is up to date, up to standard, man. So I'm just curious who they're gonna sit this week. Are we taking 5 wide receivers into this week, or are we gonna take 4 again? Because right now, if that's the case, are they gonna take Van up right now, or are they gonna sit Scotty out? So do you guys think this is the week we see Cordero? It would be nice to see him get a little bit. Yeah, I see. You thinking, man? You thinking with me, bro? But yeah, I like to see CP get some carries tomorrow. I would like to see that. I would like to see him give him 7 to 10 carries to see what they can do. Yeah, that game was long, man. I went to sleep. I was sleep. Yeah, I went to sleep. So, but yeah, back to CP, man. I'll love to see CP tomorrow. Well, Sunday. I'm sorry, Sunday. Give him 7 to 10 carries, man. That's what I'm hoping to see from Cadell. I think these. I think we're gonna run the ball. Yes, sir, T. Terry. Yes, I did. But I never crossed the border. I stayed in Kuwait the whole time. I was the guy that they came in processing people that needed clothing. So that was our duty. That's what I did. But I did see some missiles fly. So but hey, yes. He said it's about freaking time just to have CP out there on special. Well, I think he had one return last week. They kicked the ball to him once, and after that, they didn't do no more. They kicked it away from him because I think he got like 20-some yards on that one return. They said, nah, he's able to break one, so we're going to kick the ball out of the end zone. So, yeah. I think Washington be bold enough to kick to him. He may just break their record. Shatter it again at the next one. He already broke it. He probably just shattered it this time. So, all right. Well, so Terry, I'm assuming you went to Desert Storm to the Gulf War and everything too. He said, "Oh, you know what? That's a possibility right there. That New Orleans lose tomorrow. That's a very strong possibility. But I need Detroit definitely to beat, yeah, Stanker Bay. But we need to worry about those guys. We need to take care of our own business. I'm not worried about them. I'm worried about what the Falcons going to do. We just need to win our game. Those guys win, we'll see them again. We got to see them. That's the thing. We have to see them. No matter what they do now, they have to see us. Both those teams got to see us twice. We got to just take care of business. We got to stay afloat tomorrow. Take care of our business. So, Eric Wallace said, "Who are the Bulldogs playing tomorrow?" They're playing Vanderbilt, Belt, what do you want to call it? Team out of Nashville. Tennessee team. So they're like one of the bottom guys on the SEC East. And next year, there could be no East, no West, man. There's 16 teams playing football. That's gonna be crazy. But the next week we see Tampa Bay? What's the week after next? It could be next week, I'm not sure. So but we go to them. Yeah, I think we go to Tampa Bay. I think next week. I ain't worried about Tampa Bay. I am not worried about Tampa Bay. So anyway, guys, we're gonna get out of here, man. I appreciate everybody that hopped in today, man. And like I said, if you guys have hit that subscribe button, I'm sure most of you guys are my faithful. You guys have been here from day one. And I appreciate that, man. Like I said. But yeah. Again, appreciate you. And Ellis Wallace. Hey man, maybe one day we can get together, man. You know, watch a little football, do something like that. You know, like I said, last year when they came here, I was in the house, man. I did that Falcon game, so. What he said she'd be quite simple tomorrow. If it's not there, some other Jordan fan, it would be biblical. Yeah, man, you're right. But anyway, hey guys, thanks for the night, man. You guys been great again. You guys keep me going. Don't forget. Oh, one more thing. I gotta do an avatar. I keep forgetting to do this. Don't forget, man. You guys go to manscaped.com, man. Put in the code AFN, man. You get 20% off and you get free shipping. So support AFN, man. Go to Manscaped, bro. I don't have the saying because that's Blackberry. I'm sorry, that's Knight Rider saying, but he said something about keeping it clean. She won't be mean or something of the sort. Anyway, shave your balls with Manscaped. That's all. That's pretty much what it is. She'll be happy. You'll be happy. So my son is up here laughing at me like I'm crazy. So. But hey, that's the way it goes. Guys, head to the therapy show, man. He coming on at 9:05, 6:05 my time, but 9:05 for the ATL Sports End Game, man. You may see me there, but you will see me tomorrow morning. My son bought me some wings. I'm hungry, man. Them things smelling good. So, but anyway, guys, appreciate you guys for hopping in, man. But until tomorrow morning or the next hours, next minutes or so, you guys have a great night. Peace.